Hi guys, we're
Hey.
finally together again.
Woo!
Can I just say that my outfit is on point right now?
Yes, it is.
And I think we need to take a moment to talk about my hair. I dyed it red, and it's awesome.
It looks really, really nice. Well, today on KCP, we are going to be talking about our top 5 favorite TV shows on...
We're gonna go from 5 to 1.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go back and forth.
Yeah, do you want to go first?
Okay.
Ladies first, of course.
Stan Lee's Superhumans, and it is on Netflix, and I just discovered it like 2 weeks ago, and I binge watched both seasons because it is amazing. So basically, Stan Lee has the most flexible man in the world, Daniel Brown Smith, go around the world and find humans with unique abilities. Like, there's some guy that can drink 4 liters of water and then spit him out like a hydrant.
Dang.
And it's real. Like, they legit had
like,
doctors. They had doctors watching him, and he did it, and he put out a fire in like 30 seconds. So he is amazing.
I remember this show. I love this show, actually.
It is amazing, and there's a 3rd season coming up, and I can't wait. And I want to be on the show, but I'm not that superhuman, so I will never be there.
I wish this too. I mean, but that show's awesome.
Stan Lee is awesome.
Yeah, Stan Lee's awesome. I found that show to just be a ton of fun. Just 'cause
it is really fun.
You get to see all these cool people, and you're like, man, I wish I had that. My number 5, I was going to pick a Pacific, I can't talk. Pacific Rim.
An ocean. Your favorite TV show is an ocean?
Yes, it is.
Very good.
But my number 5 is Power Rangers, actually.
Wait.
Yeah.
Are you including Operation Overdrive?
Okay, Operation Overdrive does not count, no.
Okay, good.
Because I hated that one.
Sucks.
I hated...
Shut up, Dax!
But Operation Overdrive was terrible, so that one's out. Pretty much the rest of them, though, I've always liked. I've loved the whole series in general.
You and I have similar
tastes.
I'll show you why. Okay.
Okay. But I love all the seasons. It's just a ton of fun. It's always really fun to see, and I love the battles and the fights, and it's so cheesy and over the top. It's just great. It's also really hilarious at times, either trying to be funny, sometimes it's unintentionally funny, but yeah, that's a great joy too. It's just one of those shows that's easy to watch, and it's just a ton of fun. So.
I still like it.
Yeah, me too. I can still easily watch them. But I just love that show. Part of my childhood had to be on here. Yeah.
Boy Meets World, and this was a TV show that was made in the 90s. This show follows this boy named Corey and his friend Sean and his girlfriend Topanga and his older brother Eric and his parents, so it's like basically the whole family.
Yeah.
And it follows him from, I want to say, middle school all the way up to college. And it is amazing, because they have a ton of like real life issues that are still relevant today. Like, I remember there was an episode about alcoholism, and it struck really close to me because my Uncle Don, he wasn't my real Uncle Don, but I've always called him my Uncle Don. He died from alcohol poisoning.
Dang.
And rewatching that episode really got to me, and I cried because it made me sad, because I know that's what Uncle Don went through when he was younger, but he didn't have anybody to help him. And there is a sequel TV show out now called Girl Meets World, which is basically Cory and Topanga's daughter and her friends' adventures, and it is amazing.
I actually really love that one.
I would have put it on my list, but Boy Meets World, a little bit.
A little bit better, yeah.
Okay.
Arrow. I've been a big fan of comics pretty much my whole life, so I've read a bunch of comics with like the Justice League and all the characters. But Green Arrow's always been kind of a character I've never found that interesting.
I have never heard of him until I saw it on Netflix. I was like, who the hell is this? Oh, superhero. But,
yeah.
Okay, seriously. His mask is freaking paint on his face.
Actually,
you could tell who he is.
I think they actually have a legit mask later on in the series.
Oh, good. And some paint around your eyes. Yep.
Okay.
Nobody's gonna know who I am.
Okay, yeah, that is a pretty dumb point, I'll admit to that. But I love the action, the story is really interesting, and they took a character that I wasn't interested in and made him a very interesting, complex character that has a lot of layers. I really like how the first season is all about him kind of becoming the actual Green Arrow, and then as the seasons move forward, he becomes more and more of a hero.
Yeah.
Because as the show starts out, he's just killing people left and right, like at the beginning of the series, and I was like, whoa, what?
Violence, man. Calm yourself.
And the whole first season, I kind of picked up on after a while, it was about him letting go of that, the killing, and to become a better hero. So I actually really loved it. So.
The flashbacks are probably one of my favorites because that Japanese guy, I don't know who he is, but he's like my favorite character, and I don't know why. I'm just like, you are amazing, sir. Please don't die. And I normally don't like flashbacks, and he knows this. I absolutely hate when movies or TV shows have flashbacks.
Like
but they worked. They weren't like, a flashback. No, it was like, a flashback, yeah.
The flashbacks to me were the most interesting part, because that's where you kind of get to see him become, he goes from like this selfish, egotistical, this terrible person into the, Arrow that we know. And so I really enjoy the show. It's a lot of fun. It's just a great superhero show.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah, definitely watch it. Binge watch.
Also, Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Mainly, it's from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers all the way up to Into Space, and then the one where they're under the dome.
Yeah, I think.
Those are my favorite seasons. Power Rangers is probably one of my favorite TV shows ever, mainly because Tommy.
Oh,
yeah. Tommy.
Who doesn't love Tommy? Come on. He was like the Power Ranger.
He's been in like every single color.
I know.
Including black, which is like weird. That was Sax color. Oh, no. The thing I hate is that they had some pretty racist stuff.
Oh, yeah.
The Asian girl was in the yellow suit. The black guy was in the black suit. And then they said later on, we made a mistake. We didn't really think that one through. But they did it again. I'm just like, really?
You guys are not good at this.
You're not learning from your mistakes, people. But no. That's like a nitpick.
Really fun side note, one of my favorite things that the Power Rangers did kind of more recently was in Samurai they actually had the first female Red Ranger, which was interesting.
I know.
That was really awesome, actually.
I loved that. Because, like, you've never seen a female Red Ranger.
Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
Haven't seen it.
It's a really awesome show. They're great at... They have lots of the comic book stories I love. They have all the villains I love, all the heroes. I just find these shows to pretty much be like the animated superhero shows that you need to watch. The action is pretty fun. The characters are well represented, in my opinion. And it's a comic book fan's kind of dream shows, in my opinion. I definitely recommend them. Just awesome all around for me.
the 100. The humanity had to leave Earth, and they're living in space on a space station. And there's a side plot that you don't really know about till halfway through, where their oxygen supply is running out, and they're basically killing people to give people on the space station more oxygen. And the main girl, Clark, her dad, tried to tell people, and they killed him to keep the secret. So they threw her in prison because she knew. So she was sent down with 100, well, technically 99 other prisoners down to Earth, where the title The 100 comes from. And the show basically follows them living, trying to survive. There's a whole big plot where Bellamy takes over, and they have like these wristbands, and he cuts the wristbands off, and when it gets cut off, the people on the spaceship think they die. And at the end of the season, the ship comes crashing down to Earth, and all the people there. In the second season, not gonna lie, I haven't really been watching because the first episode kind of threw me off, where they're basically in a mountain. Yes, they're in a mountain, and they're bad guys. That's all I've gotten.
Oh, that is an interesting...
It's a good show. It's on Netflix. The first season is on Netflix.
I'll have to check that out. I actually have not seen that one, so I can't add any further thoughts, but it sounds really interesting, so I'm definitely going to check that one out. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, number 2.
Yes! Lord! Oh, that's my show! That is my show!
I will give her credit, because she's actually the one who kind of introduced me to the show. She was like, you need to check the show out. You'd really, really like it.
It's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
Go watch it.
Oh,
and the
it's
sequel.
beautiful.
Oh, fun fact. Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Angel go hand in hand.
Yeah,
so from about season 3, you watch the first episode of Buffy, you watch the first episode of Angel, they will go together. Second episode, they will go together. They are meant to go together, and people did not realize this. I did, and it is amazing. Who do you like better, Angel or Spike?
Probably Angel.
No!
I like
Spike! It's Spike! Spike and Buffy!
I don't know. I just really love it.
When you get further on in the season, you'll see why I adore Spike. He can 100% say, yes, I adore Spike, because I have spent many a night messaging you crying about Spike,
yes,
how amazing he is.
But this show is just, oh, it's so amazing. I love the humor, I love the characters, I love the action, just how creative it is in each episode. I also really like how Buffy is portrayed. She's a tough character, but she's still like a human being. She's also the first female character on TV to actually have a backbone. Kind of rocked the TV. And honestly, I haven't really seen very many female characters like Buffy. I haven't either. I want to say Clark from the 100 is a lot like Buffy because they really are very similar. And one of the reasons I actually loved the show immediately off was it's kind of a show that throws punches at you. Like, you really don't know what's going on half the time because they're always throwing twists and loops and just always keeping you on your toes. And it's always unpredictable. I love that show because I can connect to every single one of the characters. They feel real. They feel like I could be best friends with them. They really do. Exactly. I especially loved Willow. Willow is my favorite. I had like a crush on Willow for like the longest time, and then, well, yeah. Stuff. Xander is my absolute favorite. Oh, I love Xander. He's like, the funny thing is he's funny, and he's so great, but at the same time, when he needs to be useful, he's useful. Like, holy crap, there's a part in season 1 that shocked me. He straight up goes to Angel's like, we're helping Buffy. And Angel's like a can or something, and he like just pulls out crosses like, we're going to, like, it's like crap. Plus, Joss Whedon is just like God, pretty much, when it comes to the entertainment world, so... Thank God that he got Sarah Michelle Parker, because she didn't want to do Buffy at first. She really didn't, but he convinced her. Oh, thank the Lord.
Right.
She was perfect. Okay, enough about Buffy, but I love that show.
Z Nation. It is basically a spoof TV show of The Walking Dead. It's on Sci-Fi. It has one season, and it's very cheesy because it is on Sci-Fi. For some reason, me and Tyler binge watched this, like on one of our date nights.
Yeah.
And for some reason, me and him liked Z Nation a whole lot better than The Walking Dead. And I think it's the character development. I really do. Because the characters on Z Nation are so well done. Like, there's a scene where one of the main characters leaves and her boyfriend is trying to get to her, and you cry. I legit cried because he was crying. He wanted to get to his girlfriend because they had sworn to always stay together and to never leave each other. And she was leaving him, and I was legit crying because you felt bad for these characters. I gotta give Sci-Fi 2 thumbs up for amazing character development. It is, the flashbacks are perfect. There aren't very many. And I actually really do love the flashbacks that they have because they show how the people became what they are when you see them in the present day. It is amazing. Awesome. It is on Netflix. Please go watch it. It is so worth it. So worth it.
I'm definitely going to have to check that one out, actually, because that sounds like an awesome show.
Oh, a fun fact, there's a scene with Mount Rushmore and a Liberty Bell. I'm not telling you what it is. Please go watch it. It is hilarious.
I'm going to have to check this one out. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. She actually doesn't really like the show. I personally love it myself. I've been a huge fan ever since I watched the original Full Metal Alchemist on Netflix, and then I watched Brotherhood on Netflix. And it was kind of hard to pick between the two series, but in the end I had to go with Brotherhood because I thought it was more fleshed out and the story was really interesting. All the characters are extremely memorable to me. The action's great. I love alchemy and just the science and the concept of it all is really intriguing. But the thing that sells the show for me, personally, is the bond between the two brothers. Like, I don't think I would love the show as much if I didn't love the two main characters as much as I did. Plus, it is hilarious at times watching this.
I just don't like it. Which is weird, because I like most anime. But for some reason, it just does not appeal to me.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
About it for us.
So that was
the top 5 favorite TV shows.
We will be doing other stuff at a future date.
Yeah. Well, we hope you guys enjoyed it.
We will see you later.
Yeah. This is Cody.
And Jessica.
See ya.
Bye.